What's up? Another glorious day, as I always say. Oh man, I'm like in some weird mood right now that I can't really begin to describe, but I'll do my best. Normally I'm upbeat, but not to say that I'm not upbeat right now, it's just that school is stressing me out. And I acknowledge that. It's stressing me out. You know, I got a math final that's just bugging me, microeconomics final that's bugging me, and then a stats final that's bugging me. So I've just been kind of keeping my cool. And what I noticed though is I need to be around people, because if I go back to my room, then I'm probably just gonna sleep, and then I won't get anything done. So I kind of need to have like a balance between like studying for school and like social life. I do definitely think I need to be social, because like right now I just don't feel, I don't know, I feel like sleeping, but it's not gonna really get anything done. So I figure if I start like texting people and seeing what they're up to during these times of stress, then maybe I'll learn something from it and I'll be better for it. But it is stressful, and I think if I just call up some people and try to be around them, and I don't know. So I'm just kind of relaxing right now. You can probably tell by the tone of my voice that I'm not like 100% enthusiastic, but I acknowledge that I feel this way and that I've had better. So I guess I'm just kind of holding on. You know what I mean? It's all you can do sometimes, just hold on to whatever it is that you got. Like, for me, I'm blessed to have a roof over my head, the money that I do have, and I just living it day by day. It's all you can do, and hope for the best and keep working hard. Like there's times like right now, like where I want to sleep, like I said, and it's not really a good idea, because for one, I slept in till 9 anyway. Normally I wake up about 7 or before the sun comes up. It's kind of a gloomy day out right now, where I don't really know like what's gonna happen, if it's gonna start pouring rain. I don't think it will, but it could. And I had work today, and work was really good. I always learn something when I'm at work, and I always try to give it 100%. Whatever I do, I try to do it 100%. And so yeah, I'm just kind of holding on. I feel a little bit lonely, I will admit, and wish I was going to talk to someone. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm heading over right now to be with my friend and just enjoy it and see what happens and bounce ideas off each other, and realize that it's a stressful time for a lot of us because it's finals. And not that it's unneeded stress, it's good stress, because you got to challenge yourself in life. Like I think you got to be doing stuff, making moves, and so that's exactly what I'm doing. And it gets stressful, but it's hard for me to look past this semester, because I'm so stressed out with finals, and it's hard for me to think about the future under these conditions. But anytime I do well on something like a test, it gives me like a lot of congratulations to myself, and I see that, I see that reward, and so that's kind of like what I'm shooting for. But in no way is it stress-free at all. It comes with a price, and the price is me paying my dues, going to school and getting my education so that I can get a good job and make a little bit more money. And don't need a whole lot, just whatever makes me happy. And so that's what I'm doing. you know, paycheck to paycheck, and just hoping for the best. And you know, but one of my strategies is keep making music on the side in hopes that it'll make money for me in the long run, so I don't have to work, and that would always be nice. So, but the future looks bright as far as like where I see myself in, like with this particular job. I'm able to like meet a lot of very interesting people. Like for example, today I didn't realize how much I didn't know. You know, I thought I knew everything about like setting up events and stuff like that, and come to realize I don't know that much at all, really. There's a lot more to learn, because today I was looking at this like a congressional meeting type thing, and there was a lot of like TVs and stuff that, you know, weren't your usual TVs. Like they were running meetings from multiple locations, and so like they were having like a teleconference almost, where they were able to talk to somebody like how I'm talking to you, face to face over miles and miles. And so that was interesting to see how they had it all set up, because they were doing a live broadcast, and that live broadcast, you know, there was a lot of cords, and there was just a lot of, you know, there was a lot of computers, there were a lot of phones, laptops, and they were all synced up to like one channel where, you know, they can all get the feed. And it was just, there was a lot going on, and I did not realize how much was really going on until I looked at this thing, and it just blew my mind away. And so I like that, because it's something to look forward to. It's definitely something to look forward to, like, you know, and I definitely want to stay in the events, but I also want to grow too, so it's kind of, you know, it's kind of imperative that I keep my eyes open to all the different possibilities of, you know, event services. And so it's getting cooler, like growing older. You know, sometimes I get tired, but I'm not gonna give up. Something about me, like, I don't know what it is, but I usually don't give up. You know, I just kind of explore. I'm just living life, I guess you could say. And so it really helps, like, believe it or not, that I do these videos, because there is more to life than what meets the eye sometimes. Like, sometimes I get caught up in like a routine where I'm not thinking like big picture, and I'm not thinking about places other than Vegas. Sometimes I get like in my own little world, and I don't know, like, I don't think that's necessarily like a good thing. I think you gotta travel as much as possible, and, you know, but if you're going to school, you're going to school, you know. And so it's, you know, it's really important to keep an open mind, and it really helps to have friends, because you can bounce ideas off each other. You know, that's really important, that you have like quality friends that you can talk to and have fun with and stuff like that, and share moments and belong and just have fun. It really is, you know, that's a blessing. But just like making this video got me thinking about like what else I could be doing, but after I graduate, because I'm gonna finish it. And what I could be doing is I just ran into rush hour. I just realized that. Gotta love that Las Vegas rush hour. And but yeah, you know, I'm just enjoying life, trying not to get too stressed out. You know, I wanna keep moving along and traveling and stuff like that. And I just kind of figure it doesn't have to be lonely like I think it is, like it's going to be. I don't think it will be. You just gotta stay positive. Like, you gotta think about your future, you know, to get out of the rut that you're in right now. And so that's kind of where I'm at. It's just thinking about like what the future holds for me and my friends and my family, and So I'm really thankful though to have what I have. You know, I think sometimes I stress too much about like money and stuff like that. Like college has definitely been a learning experience for me. You know, I get to be exposed to people that are in the same boat as I am. You know, they're broke like me, but they're also we're going through the same thing together, and it's kind of a bond. Even though I don't know half the people, it's still like a bond that we have and that we share. And I just I like to look around and see like how people are living their lives, and because they're in the same boat I am. And I try to be as happy as possible. I think if there is one thing I do, I try to do things 100%. Like I want to look back and say that I gave it all, like my all and stuff like that. Like there wasn't anything else that I could have done to change my situation. I want to not have any regrets in that sense. And it sounds like I'm doing pretty well for myself, and it'll get better. You know, it really helps that I have a job. You know, because if you don't have a job, you know, you pretty much go broke and you run out of money, and it'd be really hard. It'd be really, really hard. But I am blessed to have this car. You know, I'm here in Vegas, and I'm driving by the airport right now, and I notice, you know, it could be me on a plane, you know, leaving and, you know, taking a break from school for like 6 months or something. I don't know. I probably wouldn't. I'd probably just keep at it and stay in school, and, you know, so that's good. But, you know, I live for these moments where I imagine to myself that I would be like on a yacht or somewhere, and it would be like dark, and I'd be with all my friends, a whole bunch of girls, that type of thing. And so I definitely live for those moments. So gotta keep hanging in there and being strong, I always say. I'm driving through a tunnel right now, that's why it got all dark. But I just want you to know that I'm thankful for this moment that I have right now. But I'm about to run out of time, so I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.